In this video, I'm going to be doing a detailed trade recap of my trade today, and we're going to be talking about exactly what I did, what went wrong, what went well, and what happened in general. So let's talk about it. So first, we zoom in here. You can see the trade I took was this 1 minute inversion right here. So you see this gap, once this candle body closed above the gap, that was my entry. Now, it barely closed above, so it was barely valid in the first place. But it did close above, so it was valid. Now, there's a 2 minute external gap right here. I actually did not see this, and this actually invalidates the whole entire trade. Because you can see what happened right here is, if I go down to the lower time frame, you can see it went up into this 2 minute gap, and it went back down and stopped me out at break even. And now obviously if I had held it, it would have hit my take profit. But you could see here that this was a pretty big external gap, and that really makes the trade not valid. And so it's just something you learn over time. Like, I didn't realize how big of a deal that was, and it was a big deal. So from now on, when there's 2 minute external gaps like this, I have to be more careful, and I just didn't see it. But yeah, this trade wasn't technically valid, and when I see like sharp candle bodies like this, like a big move down, I should just think, oh, is that an external gap on the 2 minute? And then I can see right here that it is an external gap on the 2 minute. So, although it was okay, it wasn't great. We also weren't delivering from anywhere. We were delivering from the middle of nowhere. So, probably like a B setup, but at least I'm learning a lot from these trades. Now, what would have been good was this 2 minute, which did inverse, this 2 minute inversed, and then simply targeting this high. But I mean, this is not a very high RR trade. This is like I don't know, it's barely 1-to-1. But it would have worked out. So anyway, let's also talk about this inverse fair value gap on the 2 minute, which I loved, but I wasn't bearish, so I did not take this. I also didn't see it right when it happened, but you can see if you targeted this low, like, that would have been a nice trade. Now if you targeted this low, you would have got stopped out at break even. But if you took some off there, it would have been a nice trade, a nice win. So hopefully you got something from this video and you learned something, as I definitely learned something, and I found my trade I took today to be really insightful and help me out a lot. Because like sometimes there's an external gap on the higher time frame that you just weren't paying attention to, and that was the case for me. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.